This is great news for bulls. An amount of money greater than $500 billion is about to be put into the cryptocurrency market. The price of Shiba Inu is about to go down by 1. But who is in charge of it? Let's get right to the point and not waste any time. Nota bene, the new crypto whale bought 600 billion Shiba Inu tokens to add to their holdings, taking advantage of the more than 10 rise in Shiba prices in the last 24 hours. A blockchain analytics tool called Look on Chain says that the emerging whale made a big bet, collecting around 600 billion Shiba Inu coins. The fact that new whales have joined the Shiba Inu crypto project is a very good sign. This means that big investors are still interested in the idea. It shows that they have a lot of faith in its future success. This trust comes from having a good opinion of the project's core elements, such as its technology, team, and community support. Whales usually think that both the market value of Shiba Inu coins and the project as a whole will grow in the future. Their readiness to put in a lot of money shows that they see a good risk-reward ratio and agree with the project's goals. The belief of these important investors can also change how the market sees things, making a positive story that draws the attention of other investors. Regardless, the whale's smart move to buy a lot of tokens brings his total Shiba Inu shares to 600 billion tokens, which is worth $5.06 million, putting her in the 72nd spot in the world for Shiba Inu owners. Surprisingly, this big move comes just 9 days after another wallet linked to this famous holder added $250 million Shiba Inu, which is about $2.03 million to her portfolio in a single transaction. There is almost another zero missing from the price of Shiba Inu. This is happening because top whale wallets keep buying it, which makes the market look good. It's also clear that the community is dedicated to reducing the huge number of Shiba Inus available. For example, reports from the Crypto Basics show that 136 billion Shiba Inus have been burned in just the last month. Things are getting better for Shiba Inu. There are a lot of people who are optimistic about the token right now. With Shibarium updates and monthly token burns, the price can only go up from here. When these things come together, they could make the market more volatile, cause prices to go up, and give big players more power. Because tokens are still being burned, the total number is going down, which could push prices up. Positive market activity may make investors feel better, get the media's attention, and bring in risky traders. The fact that the community is burning coins shows that they have a strong sense of ownership. As we get closer to Shiba Inu through all of these whale events, its price goes down by 1. Also, you should know that in the case of a cryptocurrency like Shiba Inu, getting rid of a zero means lowering the value of each coin by a. It means that the token's value will naturally go up. Shows how the market works and how much people want Shiba Inus. As a cryptocurrency grows a lot, the price of each ticket may go up until there are fewer zeros left, which makes the value more useful for users. This happens a lot in the cryptocurrency space. It could be because more people are buying into the market, people are feeling good about it, or the community of buyers is growing. Investors usually see these kinds of changes as good because they show how successful and popular the coin is as a whole. It shows how appealing the idea is and how much the market believes in its future. Anyway, since we're talking about whales, did you know that Binance, the biggest cryptocurrency market, has the most Shiba Inus? That company now has 83 trillion Shiba tokens, making it the biggest holder of Shiba Inu, according to figures from Etherscan. It is thought that these tokens are worth $738 million. After Binance became the biggest Shiba Inu holder, there was a change in the stocks. That's crazy, right? What do you think? Does Binance think Shiba Inus will fly? Write what you think in the box below. We now know how important Binance is to the Shiba Inu community. Let me now talk about something else. Binance had some problems not long ago. The exchange is still open and its effect on the Bitcoin market has become one of the most important things for Binance users. Soon, $500 billion will be coming into the crypto market. Watch this space as we help Shiba Inu get rid of a zero from its price. The site is still very valuable around the world, but recent events have made its users unhappy. The new CEO is making plans for the long run, even though things are still very unstable. In a public statement, Richard Tang, the new CEO of Binance, laid out his strategy for the network and emphasized the need for a strategic approach to keep innovation going on a global level. In response to user worries, Tang emphasized his commitment to improving security measures and stressed how important it was to keep each user asset backed up one-to-one. He made his promise even clearer by saying, "From our proof of reserve system, which we have been continuously improving since it was first put in place more than 12 months ago, to our secure asset fund, we are committed to making sure you feel safe in the integrity of our platform." According to the CEO, decentralization is one of the most important values for the exchange. Tang wants to give users more control over their data and encourage new ideas by using decentralized apps. In order to do that, he said, "I intend to drive growth and the adoption of Web3, while continuing to build an ecosystem that gives people access to financial technologies that will change the world." People in the Binance group and people who aren't part of it have had different reactions to Tang's arrival. Since we can't wait to see what the future holds for Binance, let's move on. As for other news, Qatar's National Wealth Fund has recently started to invest in Bitcoin, which is a new but exciting market. A big change in the way money works around the world. Qatar is a small but very wealthy Middle Eastern country, in case you didn't know. It's likely that the Qatar effort is motivated by the hope of big profits and the growing acceptance of Bitcoin as a real asset class. Some of you may be thinking why I'm not talking about Shiba Inu right now. That's because Shiba Inu and other altcoins are affected by Bitcoin's value. Bitcoin often sets the tone for the whole market. If Bitcoin's price goes up or down, it tends to affect how people feel and how they trade across the whole market. Second, the fact that Bitcoin is the market leader can draw investment and attention away from other things. When Bitcoin does very well, buyers may choose it over other cryptocurrencies, which lowers the demand for tokens like Shiba Inu. On the other hand, when Bitcoin prices are stable or going down, buyers may look for opportunities in altcoins, which could lead to more interest in Shiba Inu. Altcoins can also be affected indirectly by Bitcoin's effects on the economy as a whole, changes in regulations, and general market trends. Altcoins, like Shiba Inu, may do better when there is good news or activity in the Bitcoin space. On the other hand, when there is bad news or activity in the Bitcoin space, the opposite may happen. So, Bitcoin's progress. The landscape for altcoins like Shiba Inu is shaped by market sentiment and investor behavior. This is why people who trade in these assets need to keep a close eye on Bitcoin's movements and the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Let's go back to the news. Max Kaiser reports on rumors that Qatar's sovereign wealth fund has entered the Bitcoin market and might want to buy up to $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. This is the latest Bitcoin news on Twitter. There could be big changes in the coin market if the $500 billion investment goes through. This has the value of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which makes Bitcoin an even better choice for investors. Qatar's move fits in with a larger trend of major investors diversifying their holdings by putting money into digital assets because they think they can earn big returns and hold their value over time. Qatar's sovereign wealth fund is known for making smart business decisions. It usually puts its money into things that will grow over time, going into the market for Bitcoin. Qatar sends a strong message that it believes digital currencies will last and be strong. This move could also make other sovereign wealth funds and institutional investors want to look into Bitcoin as a possible investment opportunity. How do you feel about that? What ways will Qatar's spending of $500 billion change things? Write what do you think in the box below. The video is now over. Thanks for seeing it. It would be great if you could like the movie and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell your friends about this video. It really helps with the channel.